Hey folks, it's Rob. Welcome back to Civilization 5. This is our Babylon run part 21. And sorry about the long interval break there, for those of you who have been watching the videos as they come out. But between real life difficulties before Fallout 4 came out and then Fallout 4 coming out, that's been the focus of my attention for the last couple weeks. So, sorry. But we are going to finish this off, so that you guys can, have a complete run. Now, last time you might remember, we kind of ate up most of Greece over here. Argo still is in Greece hands, but otherwise, we've kind of covered the Greece thing. I'm somewhat tempted to conquest. It's not my normal thing, but I have this capital in my hands already, and I could snip off Edinburgh pretty easily if they ever open up I'd so take Edinburgh if they open up in our colony. All they need to do is basically just establish a little colony over here. Wouldn't be too hard, Celts. Wouldn't be too hard. Just open up a little colony over here. They had a nice little space with some resources. But no. They're too busy being their own stupid selves. Also, it wouldn't be that hard to snip off Techland. And then I guess I would want to grab Marrakesh. And then that would just leave Venice, I think. Yeah. Which would be the hardest nut to crack, really, because I don't have any adjacent bases. In fact, everything would be at long distance. So I'd probably, I don't know, conquering Melbourne beforehand would probably be almost as much work. But that would be a long time off. Let's go and see about my promotions. Let's see here. Additional combat strength, additional range. We like range. Okay. Have you opened up that coal for me? Awesome. Alright, finally. And we have this space available to improve. And let's see. How prepared do I want to be for Alex? You may notice some of the cities have been renamed here. I can't rename Corinth unless I take away its puppet. But, matter of time. Really? Matter of time. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, the artillery's not that good in the woods. Yeah, this one will control the bay, though. And really, none of this needs done right now. You should just heal up. You injured at all? No. Okay. And we're no longer at war with anybody. I think we'll just bring you back to Ragusa. Maybe do an upgrade. If that's available. We were at war with Antwerp, but we're not at war with Antwerp anymore. So, nothing really else. Let things happen. Celts and Venice are now friends. Well, ain't that nice. Greece has denounced the Celts. Public declaration from Greece. They are protecting Wellington. Yeah, good luck with that. They are protecting Hong Kong. Uh-huh. Hong Kong's my fucking ally, you dumbass. Oh, great engineer. Do I have any projects I want to throw it at? Babylon is producing Broadway already. Hospital 2 turns. Akkad is open. Alright, so we're already building Broadway. The Eiffel Tower is under construction where? Bank. Ah, here. And it'll be done in 5 turns. You know, finishing Broadway strikes me as a good idea. Okay. And you're building my rail line. Alright, so let's extend the line out this way, because that's strategically useful. This frigate is complete. Send you up here. And just to there is fine. Hey, camera. Don't need it further. Okay, you can't just irrigate. You just sit on the city. You go and alert. El Cid. Yeah, don't really need you right now. You're gonna just go on standby. Yeah, let's move this other artillery piece off this way, because that'll cover this front. There we go. You guys sit there. Continue running my rail line up. A factory would be a good thing. Yes, let's do that. There's no upgrade option. Okay. Well, where do I think there's going to be trouble? Oh, I forgot about Japan. I'd need to snip off their capital, too, and that'd be another hard nut. Right now, I don't have a desire to conquer the entire world. I'd much rather show them up by going to space and like going, "Fuck you, everyone!" So, yeah, we'll just like park here for now. It takes so long for these ships to get around, but at the same time, centrally located is at least in between where it needs to go. And so not, like, wildly out of place. Like, if I go and send them off to Japan, and then I need them over here by Tenochtitlan, it's going to be even longer to get to there. Right, Broadway. Gives me a great musician. Almaty. Oh, yes, we're building the rail line here. More of my troops on standby. And you just watch the city. That's fine. You're a worker. You go and... Actually, we can take out that trading post and turn it into a farm. So that's fine. Great musician. Let's see what we can do with that. So I need 3 of the same era. Now I have industrial, industrial, industrial. So we're good. This I need same era and civilization. Industrial, Renaissance, industrial. Here we are. Oh, Greek and Babylon. Classical, ancient, Renaissance. That's no good. Okay. These need to be different eras and from civilizations other than me. I don't have any works of writing to work with. Renaissance, Renaissance, Babylon, Babylon. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, one's a relic. Alright. Maybe in here? Yeah, we can get a little theming. Okay. Every little bit helps, kids. Okay, Yeah, so I can just use you now. Cook up a piece of work. Variations on America. Charles Ives. Charles Ives did a... Very apropos, actually. It's Thanksgiving today, the day I'm recording. And he did a piece of work on the seasons, which was quite quite nice piece of work. It's kind of the closest you're going to get to Thanksgiving music. Not really a thing. I'll put up the lighthouse here. Alright, we could put out ironclads, but I will need my factories first. Let's see, what do I need for this city? We do produce a lot of science already. A university would not be a bad choice. And an aqueduct would probably be helpful in long-term growth. Bank could work. Already making cash. It'd take longer than the university. An arsenal, further defense, should the worst happen. Yeah, okay, because it is kind of out here on the open and alone with the freaking Aztecs. A lot of bad things could happen out there. As for fuck you, Alex, we could use some happy. There are 6 size 16 cities, so local happiness would be worthwhile. We'll build a zoo. Right, you don't need to do anything. I'll move you up with the rest of them. Alright. Let's see, we're building up quite a pool of faith. Could pop out a great scientist, for example. How am I doing on my science? Okay, 2 turns for refrigeration. Oh, I have another great musician here, too, I should be using. Go to work. Symphony number 3 with organ by Camille Saint-Saëns. It's very faintly playing in my ears. And I wouldn't have been able to identify it, I'll be absolutely honest with you. I'm very familiar with some of the great works in this game. I have for that one, I never would have guessed it. If I had to take a stab at it, I would have said Bach. Boudica has finally entered the industrial era. Congratulations, Boudica. Let's see, we'll have our hospital up in Nippur. You're standing by, you're standing by, you're standing by, you're standing by. We can adopt a policy. Alright, what do we got here? We could get a level 2. 5-year plan, +2 production per city, and +1 production for every mine and quarry. That's very attractive. New cities start with an extra 3 population. +1 food, production, science, gold, and culture per city. I do have a lot of cities at this point. +1 local happiness from every observatory, public school, and research lab. I also have a lot of unhappiness. What to do? I'm inclined to go with party leadership because that gives me more culture, which will help me buy more policies. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, what else can I do down here? Stable. Really isn't anything to go with. Let's spit out an archaeologist. Recruit Bilitoch uncovered that Montezuma is building up an army with naval escorts for a sneak attack against Anara civilization. And that it is against Boudica. Well, fuck Boudica. Boudica does not need advance notice of this shit. Now, factory here? Yes, please. Right, you can just set up there. Let's see. I have 2 trade routes available. I should open those up. Buy me a great scientist, please. Montezuma has declared war on Boudica. Greece has denounced Japan. Oda Nobunaga has declared war on Boudica. Oh. 2 of them moving against it. Venice now ally of Wellington.
And homes, near 1,000 homes I stood, and near 1,000 tables pined and wanted food.
Yeah. Especially poignant on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's a day of plenty. Okay? For you non-Americans, Thanksgiving's a feast day. An old-fashioned feast day. Okay? It is a day of plenty of food, a day off from work, in theory. Increasingly not the case for so many people. And you get together with family and friends, right? Primarily it's a family day. And you get together, you are thankful for the things that you are thankful for, and you have a nice meal and a day off, basically. And now they have you want to go. They want you to go down to Walmart at like 6 in the afternoon and go buy stuff because, you know, heaven forbid, retail have a day off too. But don't get me started on that. My Great War Infantry can stand by here. You finally healed up. We'll go have you sit by the border. You can stand by. Wellington. We used to be pals. What's the problem? There we go. We're now pals again. This force here was originally involved with the war with Antwerp, so that's what that deal is. Okay. I guess I could just leave them there. Well, we could move into independent space. There we go. And, okay, we're leapfrogging our rail line down the road here. You don't need to do nothing. Neither do you. Right, refrigeration's done. Let's see. We can get flight. Or plastics, or combustion. Plastic's a nice one. It has Cristo Redentor. I do like that one. Okay. And I should now have a great scientist born. Somewhere. So I asked to buy it. And it has been deducted. There it is. Nabu Rimani. I have no idea who you are, Nabu Rimani. I do apologize if out there for my cultural ignorance. I think we will buy another one as well. So we'll buy a second one. Just keep on getting my leg up here on the whole tech tree. Now, Borsippa. I did take you away, didn't I? No, you're my colony, aren't you? Yes, that's why you have a proper name. What shall we give you? Let's give you a castle so you can help defend yourself. Right. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I mean, Japan and the Aztecs have one objective, I guess. Edinburgh. If they fail to take Edinburgh, then they fail. I mean, basically, I don't know where this war is going to go. They're either going to beat the crap out of Edinburgh, or they are, and if they capture it, someone's got to be the bad guy and capture it, right? And it's not a bad city to capture, but then you've like beheaded another culture, and it's like a black mark forever. Mind you, it's not usually as bad for the AI as it is for me, but that's how the game's set up. What declaration from Greece now? Oh, you're protecting Panama City. Is that another one that I am allied to? I would not be surprised. You keep protecting cities that are already under my protection. As if Greece was somehow still relevant in the world. Okay, we put a farm on that just for the sake of putting a farm on it, I think. It is definitely out of the range of any actual city. Well, you should be working on rail lines. I don't know why you're not. Okay, get over here. Right, you. Tech me up. Okay. I have a little bit of fleet out here. It's not a lot, though. A little bit of defense force out here probably wouldn't be a bad idea. We'll move 2 of these guys up. Keep them off of our Greek acquisitions. You can go be on standby there. You can go out to the atoll and be on standby there. Okay. Yeah, you just, like... Let's go... Well, let's go and have a little look-see on the back end of the island. Because we're not really doing anything anyway. You can be on alert. I've gotten my 2 great scientists. I don't want to buy a 3rd one right now. I think I will just save. Maybe we'll spit out a missionary. Spread the faith to some of our conquered lands. Alex Fails is now taking instructions. Okay, we need a courthouse here. In fact, can I just buy the courthouse? 400 bucks? Sold. Okay. Can I make these people happier? A zoo. Your granary will help with food production. There's deer in the area. Yeah, your pathetic little snow colony up here is not really a basis of an empire. Japan declares they are protecting Panama City. Everybody's protecting Panama City nowadays. It's not even one of my allies. It's just, like, friendly. There we go. Happiness and culture effects and tourism from the Eiffel Tower. We love that. Thank you. An archaeologist to spit out and send far, far away out here. And I might want to grab that one too. Let's see. Good, we have a little more to work on. That's 1, 2, 3, so it's to there. Might want to cut a road through here. That would probably be productive. Gregor Mendel. Well, Gregor, you're going to wait, because we got 2 turns for the next tech. Okay. I'd rather apply you fresh. Hotel. Stadium. Stadium's happiness. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll put one in here too. And you You just built the Eiffel Tower. You should have a hotel. Really. Could put in a zoo. And we'll have you do the hotel. I should be building trade units, actually. Just remembered. Purchase a cargo ship. And buy me another one here. Right. So I'm not making the most of my trade routes. For whatever stupid reason. Beats me how the war's going over here, but it can't be that good. Okay, Almansur has declared war on Alexander. And Venice has declared war on Alexander. Guess they've decided to finish him off. No longer friends with Budapest. We have the pointiest sticks by a long, long way. Okay. We have bought our missionary. And now we're going to go back to remind me later. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's go to Borsippa first. And let's see, you're still marching over the island here. Gregor, you gotta wait one more turn. Alright, where can we go? Attack Chicklin. Profitable. Sure. Also attack Chicklin. Or I can go to Edinburgh. Let's go to Edinburgh and do both sides of the war. Why not? We're neutral. And there we go. Bring our rail line up. Okay, got a farm. Let's fix this one. And walls of Babylon. Make sure the city's nice and secure. Sure. Let's go with the stadium. I'm up to 1 happy. This is quite a fight to get the happiness back up again. But it's coming along. You know, mostly about half of my unhappies come just from raw population. And then about a quarter comes from a number of cities. So that's how that's working. You could have a hydro plant. You can't have a factory, though, because we are, again, out of coal. You could have a university, though. That could be his thing. How's our defenses? You could have an arsenal. That might be a bit more than I really need. Throw up a lighthouse real quick, just in case we need that at some point. Yeah. Lighthouse is more of a safety feature. Keeps starvation away. Where were you bound for? I don't know. Right. You're still moving, but you're like near where I want you anyway. So I'm guessing you were bound for here. So, not friends with Budapest anymore. Don't really care. Barbarian encampment has been eliminated. Sure. We'll get plastics and that'll round out the episode. And then, we'll carry on. I do have a quite overwhelming military presence, though. And this is not going to hurt
I
it.
want to say one word to you. Just one word.
Plastics. Okay, Gregor. Pick our new target. Now, we could jump ahead to the atomic era and get penicillin. Gives me another trade route and allows for medical labs and marines. But if I get combustion, am I just going to start having oil demands that I don't want to have to deal with necessarily? Flight. Pror is not my thing. But to get to the other things here, we're going to have to get these things done. And having planes taken care of will be useful. Mind you, trade route now. Extends the range of trade routes, though. And, yeah, we don't have to build the oil units. Okay. You, Mendel. There we go. And this other missionary. Well, let's just send him straight to Corinth. There. Okay. And you've done most of your hike. There we go. We have now covered the entire back end there. You can be on alert. You... Previous route was to Marrakesh, that's fine. Right, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day, folks. Goodbye.